What's going on, guys? This is my 3 week update. Vietnam, Da Nang. Just shy of 3 weeks. Got my motorcycle back about a week ago. The guy stripped the wheels, repainted, refinished, back to Honda Racing Red for like 12 US dollars. It's just insane to me that just like, how can you? It's unreal. I also finally got a phone mount for just plugs into the mirror stem. And now I'm not getting lost anymore, saving a lot of time and just been riding around exploring. It's my favorite thing to do, just exploring the city on two wheels. Just like fascinated by the motorcycle culture here. It's so different than in Bangkok, because in Bangkok, riding in the city where I lived, like just a straight up city, it's just not a lot of people riding around like you see out here. You do see people, but here everybody rides. Everybody. You'll see families and like really what I mean is like these young kids. You see a lot of young kids on motorbikes out here. Whereas in the city, like straight up in Bangkok City, you just don't see much of it. It's just a little more hectic to drive out there. There's so many cars and bikes on the road, and it's just like a clusterfuck out there. But here, in Da Nang or Vietnam, I guess it's a little more laid back. Everybody rides motorbikes. Everybody. I'll see like a family of four, mom, dad, and two kids sandwiched in the middle. Dad smoking a cigarette up front. I'll see like a young couple, cute young couple with two corgis riding around, or a corgi, a dog riding around. I haven't seen any cats yet. Not many cats I've seen, but I know they're out there. So I'll find them. There's a lot of dogs here, like stray dogs, like weird breeds, like you don't even know. They just look like a stray random dog. But yeah, the women out here so cute riding around. The women cover themselves from head to toe when they ride around on the motorbike. So it's often like the older ladies, they wear like this whole, like, it's like a hoodie, right? It has a hood, but it's a whole dress. It looks like one piece, like a trench coat with a hood, and it's always like fake Louis Vuitton, like got the Louis Vuitton all over it, or the Gucci all over it, or Chanel or something like that, right? So like older women do that. The younger girls, everyone's wearing a face mask. They cover themselves up like hoodie and everything like that. Some of them wear like the goggles, or the helmet with the goggles on built into it. And it's the cutest thing, man. Just seeing these like 15, 16-year-old girls riding around a motorcycle like it's nothing. It's just so fascinating to me. Just because usually when tourists come here from Western countries, right, they come and they're like scared to even cross the street, right? And the more daring ones will rent a motorbike. You'll see couples like foreign tourists. It's part of the experience to ride a motorbike. It's super fun for those people who have a little adventure to them, but it's not for everyone. I understand that. But for me, it's just like the best. It's like one of my favorite joys in life. I remember going to Greece, riding around the ATV around like whatever, Santorini, I guess. And, no helmet, just tank top, shorts, like flip flops or whatever, and not going fast, just exploring. And it's just so different from in America. You're like going fast, and they teach you to like be scared. You have to take a motorcycle course before you get your license, and they tell you have to wear all the gear all the time. You have to wear the helmet, full face helmet, gloves, pants, like leather jacket with the pads, like armor. Some people wear elbow and knee armor. It's just crazy. I never enjoyed that about motorcycling in America, like having to wear the helmet and the jacket. It just sucked. Even for me, just wearing the helmet and the jacket, it was just, you feel stuffed in that helmet. It's like squeezing your cheeks. It's just so unenjoyable. But out here, everyone wears these cheap helmets. And honestly, in America, they wouldn't fly because you're going way too fast in America. In America, this helmet wouldn't do anything for you. But here, you're just going like 25, 30 miles per hour. So that's the main thing, right? I would sum it down to three main things. One, you're just going really slow. My bike has six speeds. I've never even seen fifth or sixth gear. I've literally riding around the city, never shifted into fifth gear. I spend most of my time in third gear. I guess I could be in fourth gear for a lot of time, but I don't have that immediate access to power, which is important, right? You want to be in the bike's power band, so when you roll on the throttle, you get the most bang for your buck when you need gas, right? Because you always have brakes. You always have brakes instantly. But if you're not in the right gear, it can be not as efficient when you roll on the throttle. Cruising, it's kind of okay, like, low RPMs, fourth gear, that's fine. But like when there's a lot of people around you, I feel like you want to have, you want it to be kind of in its power band. So I'm riding around third gear mostly. And The second thing is you just maintain predictability. You don't weave in and out. You just keep your line. And if you veer from your line, you just veer a little bit. That way the guy behind you is like knows this guy's not gonna do anything crazy. If you put on your turn signal, okay, then maybe people are like, okay, this guy's probably gonna veer the whole way and try to make this turn. Stuff happens. You have to be dynamic. But for the most part, you just keep your line. You don't do this crazy weaving in and out. You stay predictable. So when you're slow and you're predictable, that's like the main things. And the last thing is, it's just like there are no rules, and you just have to embrace that. You're just part of this flow. It's like when you see those underwater divers, and they take the videos of those giant swarms of fish, like thousands of fish, and they all behave as one, and they're swimming around in this beautiful pattern. It's just like that here. When you're plugged into it, it's just very easy. You just go with the flow. If anything happens on the fly, you can just go with it. You just squeeze your brake and you're good, because you're only going 30 miles per hour. It's not a crazy thing. Trust me, believe me. If these 15-year-old Vietnamese girls can do this, like anybody can do it. They don't even think twice about it, right? They just do it. It's not even like scary. It's definitely scary for everyone the first time, right? But they just like within a week, they're okay. They're just doing it like it's nothing. I'm taking videos of my food now. This was like this was about $4 delivered. This is 2 portions of bánh cuốn, and this is like bánh cuốn trứng. It's like maybe Hanoi thing, but they give you vegetables, they give you fish sauce, and the bánh cuốn is actually wrapped inside of these soft-boiled eggs. It was quite delicious, if I do say so. This acai bowl, it's not really acai. The base is like avocado and spinach, but this was like $6 delivered with that bag of granola. Can you believe that? Like, imagine like eating this before pickleball. Like, what more could your body possibly ask for? $6 delivered, dude. Get out of here. Look at all that stuff in there, dude. And it came with like some coconut cracker. This is the outside of my apartment, skinny little building. Just skinny little thing. All the houses like that in Vietnam, skinny little things. Skinny little things, and you park on the first floor, and the floor is always like a shiny, like ceramic or marble tile. They love that shit out here, dude. I swear to God, they love that shit. This is jungle. It's just straight up jungle. It's nothing fancy in my neighborhood. It certainly doesn't look like America, but it is a jungle out here, man. You see motorbikes everywhere. This is most of the Russian people in my building. These are all rentals. They rent these things for probably about $20, $30 a month, maybe 40, probably $40 a month. And this is when I had just gotten it back, so I'm like showing you the wheels. So fun to ride. Just 150 cc's. It doesn't go fast, but it's fun. And not many people have this motorcycle. Like I said, the scooters are much more practical. You have a lot of space underneath the scooter. You can fit a helmet, you can fit a backpack, you can fit a little dog underneath the helmet, the scooters. My motorcycle is a true motorcycle, so it doesn't have any space underneath the seat. You just lift it up to fill the gas. You could maybe fit a pair of gloves under there, and like a cell phone if you had to, but it's not really meant for storage. You can't. Parked along the river. That's another thing that I love. You can just ride your motorbike up to the river. Everyone does it on the weekends, like couples, families. You'll see like a Vietnamese dude, sitting cross-legged on top of his parked motorbike by the river, smoking a cigarette and fishing in the river. I swear to you, it's like the most Vietnamese thing ever, but it's just the vibe out here, and I'm absolutely here for it. I support that 110%. There's so many river promenades and walks where you can, I would say 90% of them, they have no rule about the motorbike. About 10% of the areas was like really nice, like marble or whatever. They have signs that say you can't bring your motorbike up here. But for the most part, just pull up, snacks, girlfriend, whatever, just like chill by the river. And there's all these pockets of the city where it's quiet. Like you can just explore the city, and it's not big. There's so many bridges. It's just very cool. It's like a micro habitat, like a micro version of like a big city, but it has everything. It has rivers, it has beaches. It's just amazing, the vibe out here. And in the tourist area, it's a small section, and it's only foreigners there. All the Vietnamese shops, everyone like massage and food, all sorts of international food, but it's just like Vietnamese people working there. But other than that, you just see foreigners and retirees like riding around on the motorbikes, walking around. But really where it's at is across the river in the city side. That's where all the locals are, and the city just comes alive. It's just so vibrant out there. It's just like, it's a much better vibe for me. You'll see tourists as well, but where the locals are. They're just eating, drinking coffee at like 10 p.m., still drinking coffee, riding around motorbikes, just like playing sports. It's just really amazing out here. Anyways, that's it. I'm just blabbering on about riding motorbikes in Da Nang just because it's amazing. I'm just teaching pickleball. I started a pickleball group. I have like 40 members right now, holding beginner classes and drilling one on one with people. It's been super fun. So hopefully start to build some community, and we'll see where that goes. But just the beginning, learning Vietnamese, getting the hang of things, and exploring. That is it. I'm just enjoying it, eating cheap, delicious food, and it's a downgrade, like I said, from the city of Bangkok, the heart of Bangkok in a lot of ways, but it is an upgrade in a lot of ways as well. All right, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you on the next one. Peace. A peace. You know what I'm saying?